Hi guys, it's Reneé. How are you? Welcome back. As usual, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back with my jump off. All right. This is a haul video. This is a collective haul for about 6-7 months. So you can judge if you want, but keep it to yourself because I didn't ask. You know. No, no hard feelings and all, but I already know what I'm doing. So yeah, this is a collective haul about 7 months actually. Actually, maybe more like 9 months actually. And yeah, I'll split it in parts. So let's get started. All right. I've been getting into florals. I've been saying that. I think I said it in the last video. I think I've said it in a couple videos, but I don't think I posted those videos, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, I've been getting heavily into florals, and God help me, I'm obsessive. So once it gets started, it's hard to derail the trade. So here we are. Let's get started. This is not a floral, actually. This is Emerald Ambergris by Gallagher Fragrances. Now, I typically dislike limited edition stuff or the things that like make you have FOMO or like create this scarcity mindset, and then like you're just like, I have to get it, I gotta buy it. However, Gallagher, Daniel Gallagher, I think is his name, he sent out an email to those who subscribed to his newsletter that he had a limited amount of ambergris, I think a specific type of ambergris, and he was going to make like a handful of these fragrances. So I just went ahead and got it, especially because it was a decent price for something that contained, I think it said a tincture of like 5% ambergris. Anyways, this is called Emerald Ambergris by Daniel Gallagher. So far, it's given me this like kind of mild citrus type of fragrance that has like this unexpected deepness slash sort of almost like oily feel to it at the bottom. And I'm not quite sure how I feel about it yet. I don't get a lot of the orange blossom, which is what I was hoping for. I think I get more of the bergamot and a little bit of the musk, but I'm not getting any of the orange blossom, any of the jasmine, patchouli. So I do think there's a little bit of the oiliness that I feel is from the ambergris tincture, and then the rest of it is just bergamot and musk. I like it. I don't know that I love it, but I like it. I do enjoy his style of perfumery. Next up, speaking of things that I like and I got because of the perfumer. So this is called Under Which the River Flows. Guys, I mean, look at the presentation. This is a weapon and a work of art, my lord, right? So this is by the perfumers Fort and Manle. They no longer are together. I think it's Rasasi Fort, and then I don't know what happened to the Manle portion of Fort and Manle, but this is one of the last fragrances that they created together as far as I'm aware, and I just went ahead and copped it. Because this is limited edition, but like given the craftsmanship and everything that goes in here, plus the fact that they no longer work together, I sort of understand why this is. This is a sort of vintage Chypre fragrance that I enjoy. Chypres. Sheeps. My only problem with this is that there is a sort of mustiness to the citric elements of this that I am unsure how I feel about it. I'm gonna keep it, one, because I bought it, two, look at it, my God. And three, I do enjoy the fragrance. It's just, I don't think it's gonna be one of those that I wear outside of the house. It's gonna be something that I rock inside the house when I want to feel bougie. Again, look at it. Or when I am in the mood for this type of fragrance. But right now, given the like sort of staleness, like mustiness that I'm getting when I put it on my skin, I don't think this is going to be something that's going to see at the outside. All right, moving on. So I've been getting sort of heavily into Vertus fragrances. I had Vanilla Oud, and it woke up the demon. So I then also acquired Amber Elixir, and now we have Night Dose and 1001, I think. Actually, no, this is Amber Elixir. So I probably just don't have the others out here. Yeah, so this is a very pleasant, sweet amber that has a lot of like booziness and dried fruits to go along with it. Very easy, very unisex, pretty. It's very pretty. I can see quite a few people liking this. It's very pleasant. I wear it a lot. I wear it to work because it's easy. And the next one is going to be Silhouette. This I bought because there's supposed to be tuberose in the mid of the fragrance. However, I don't get a lot of tuberose. I do now get some faint floral nature that is right up there with this kind of dusty, like a leather-like feeling with a powdery and a muskiness that this fragrance gives me. I actually am unclear how I feel about this. Like, I like it. I like it a lot. I don't know that I love it, right? But I do enjoy wearing it. And let me tell you something. I thought this wasn't going to be something that pleased the folks outside, but the first time that I wore this, I got so many compliments that first night. And I was surprised because I figured it was going to be one of those things that like only I loved, right? Which I don't care, but still, you know, like I do like enjoy smelling pleasant to the public, you know? But yeah, it was very crowd pleasing, which was a surprise to me given the quality and of the smell. And then the other thing, it lasts a long time, a long time, and it's loud. It is so loud. Like, and the sillage also is quite large. I'm talking about like I was running into my own sillage, you know, like, you know, you go into a room, leave the room, come back into the room, you still smell it. Yeah, I smell myself when I wear this, and therefore a ton of other people smell you as well. And actually, like, I'm sitting here smelling it, and even now I'm just like, yeah, I love that. So I guess I just changed my mind. You know, I do love it instead of just liking it. All right, let's talk about, like, these are the one-offs, right? This is African Musk by Unleashed Apothecary. The Unleashed Apothecary. This is a dirty musk. It's dirty. I'm not even gonna lie, and I bought it for exactly that reason. There is ambergris, there is musk. I believe I don't know actually whether or not it's an animal musk or if it's a synthetic musk. I don't know. There's also Harassium, civet, castoreum, like all the musks and all the animalics. They're in here. So consequently, like, I love this. I'm so happy about this. There's another one. It's called, oh God, something botany. I can't remember. I want it. There's an oud one, but I'm gonna chill on that one. It's more than I want to spend right now. And there's several of them. I just can't remember all of them. There's one with ambergris in the name. But yeah, there's one other that I want. I wear this primarily as just an additive to my already chosen like main scent. I wear this if I want to add a little bit of dirtiness, a little bit of interest, a little bit of edge to the fragrance. And I typically just like spray it twice on my chest, and then that's it. When I'm at home, I actually go a little bit harder on this one, and then spray something else over it, because like I said, you know, it can't get too dirty for me, baby. I love that shit. So yeah, that's that. Speaking of a thing that is animalic that I also love, this is Faux Semblant, or Faux Semblant. I don't know if you're supposed to pronounce the T in French. This is from Givenchy, and it is a part of their La Hotel Particular. And then I think the ones in the La Collection, Le Collection Particular. And then the ones that are in this black bottle is part of the Hotel Particular collection. So this is something that I picked up on a whim, because I saw it for a good price, and I was like, given that these run about 400 and change, I was like, I can't let that pass. So I didn't have a whole heaps of expectations when it came to this one, as a different from Foudroyant and Noctambule, I think, are the two that I am like a gaga over, but I can't find them, and I didn't want to order them. You know, I don't know, there's some, I want to get them from the store, but that's not going to happen in real life. So so yeah, I'm busy acquiring other things, but I'm going to get Noctambule and Foudroyant. I love the idea, and I've smelled both of those before. When they first came out, when they were in stores in the US. Now you can't find them. You know, it's a treasure hunt to go find those bad boys. Anyways, about this is Faux Semblant. This is a dirty, smoky, slightly leathery, honey and apple bottom orange blossom scent. Now, I am not sure if it is the orange blossom that is skanky, or if it is the honey that is has a more animalic tinge to it, you know, because honey can go that way. There is also like a slight pissiness to the dirtiness that's here, which again I enjoy, which probably is from the honey, because honey can also go a little bit urinous. But this is beautiful. I love the orange blossom in here. It's very rounded and very bright. Not candies, because it's not super sweet at all. It feels as if it's just like the natural sweetness from the honey, and a little bit from the orange blossom. So I enjoy it. I wear this out of the house, even though it's a little bit animalic. More often I wear it inside the house because I love this. And I do have a dent in it, even though it's hard to see, because I spray with abandon. All right, let's see. Nah, it don't matter. Let's just go. Next up is one of my new favorite oud rose fragrances, and this is by Fugazzi, and the name is Goudh. This is not a blind buy for me. I smelled this last year when I was at Joy in Paris, and I was very taken with it then. I sprayed it on my hand, I walked around, and it captured me, it captivated me. And I vowed then that I would have it. Fast forward until sometime, like beginning of this year, I saw it pop up on eBay. And I said, put it in my cart, buy now. Because when I tell you that I loved it from first sniff, but I had already bought a bunch of things and my suitcase was going to be heavy to fly back, and I just didn't want to do it. So I did not get this, but I regretted it at that time. So I'm just very glad that it's here in my arsenal because, I mean, guys, you know, clearly I've been wearing it. It was full up to here. Oh my goodness. The beauty of the rose that is in here is just, I cannot, there is something like dark and sexy about this. It is so pretty. The oud is a very inoffensive oud. It's just like this sweet, jammy, like, I won't even say that the rose is a red rose. The rose like is almost like as burgundy as this color of this juice. It is just so sexy. There is this like nice edginess to this fragrance. It's not overly sweet, but it's just sweet enough. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is like the type of fragrance that you could wear like if you were, you know, meeting up for a late night rendezvous with your lover who like buys you expensive things. That's the vibe that it gives me. Anyways, let's move on. We'll go to these two. Ow. Sorry guys, it hurt. These are two fragrances from one of my favorite artisanal house, and that is Slumberhouse. These bad boys are treasured in the community. They're only released in limited quantities, and then like people snap them up and then resell them on the gray market for like 3 times the price. I've seen them go for a lot of money, considering the price that he releases them for when he puts them out, like, which is currently $180 or $160, something like that. So, but you see them going for like $600+, right? That's how crazy people are about these fragrances. So, this one has been sold out for I don't know how long, like for the longest time, and it's come back like every now and then. And then like by the time it comes to my inbox from Lucky Scent that it's in stock and I go to Lucky Scent, it's already sold out. It's already sold out. That's how crazy people go about this. But this one is Baque from Slumberhouse. And it is just the most beautiful dried fruits wrapped around a like sort of harsh tobacco accord, but the harshness just adds like edginess and interest to this fragrance. It's a little bit boozy as well, a little bit sort of ashy, but not terribly so. I love this. Yeah. Which I'm not surprised. I have a bunch of others from Slumberhouse. I have Mond, Keist, Sova, JK. There's one more. There's one more that I can't think of it right now. The one that I did not have was Norn, and that's one that I'm still looking forward to acquiring, but like, again, good luck with that. May the Lord be with you in that quest. There's several others that I would love to pick up that I've seen come in stock every now and then. So I have some hope that I'll get it, but I'm not holding out a whole lot of hope for it. If it pops up, I'll buy it. If it doesn't, it is what it is. And then this is Sådanne or Sådanne, and that's like Sådanne. We'll go with Sådanne, assuming that it is pronounced alongside the Roman or Latinized version of English, because I'm not sure. There's an accent over this A, which I think corresponds somewhat to maybe Dutch. Let me stop lying. I don't know. Anyways, Sådanne. This is a very pretty fragrance. It is so cute, which is an unusual description for a fragrance, I'm aware, but like it is like a sparkling champagne prosecco. And it has strawberry preserve, right? It's either, I don't feel like the strawberry preserve is on the side. I feel like, you know, they took the strawberry preserve or the strawberry puree and mixed it in with the prosecco or champagne rather. and that was brought to the table side, and you know, when you have the little bubbles that are like splattering up because it's that effervescent, that's what this is like. It is so pretty. I've worn it a couple of times. It does not require a lot. That's one of the things I love about Slumberhouse fragrances. They last a long time, they project, and they are very potent. But yeah, I've worn this a couple of times. I enjoy it. You know, when I first acquired it was like in the summer, and I had all of these like white sundresses that I was wearing, and this Sådanne went well with the white sundress look. All right, let's continue. We will go with, like, speaking of white sundress things and pretty girls, this is by Loewe. This is part of their, God, what is it? On Paseo something Madrid collection. Anyways, this one is called Ópera en el Teatro Real. And it is such a pretty fragrance. As you can see, I have been wearing this. I've had it for several months. I got it like at the top of the year. So it's just something that I spray every now and then, right? I wasn't rocking it when it was cold. I just couldn't do it. I started rocking it more towards summer, to be honest. So, you know, the dent is there, but I haven't had it that long. And it is so pretty. This is just a beautiful, soft, pretty, gentle jasmine. That has like some pretty fruits rounding it out. It's not tart or harsh, so it feels more like sort of mandarin or like an orange, you know, as opposed to like a bergamot petitgrain or pomelo, any of those other fruits. And it's like a little bit sweet in the dry down, and that's it. It's very pretty. It's pretty linear on me, and unfortunately it only lasts like about 7 hours or so, with a moderate projection and a moderate sillage, which, you know, not everything needs to scream. And I feel like this, you know, again, the white sundress look in the summer with your hat and your little purse, and you're heading to the brunch with the ladies at the foundation that you volunteer at. So, you know, you wouldn't be the type of person to need this to scream, right? So it fits the bill for what it's intended in my eyes, and I enjoy it a lot. You know how it goes well too when I'm mixing it with Faux Semblant, because this orange blossom pairs really well with jasmine, and the two of them go well together to add a little bit more interest. And then sometimes I pair it with this, my animalic fragrance, just to add a little bit of edge and interest. But yeah, it layers well and it works well. It's very pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. Speaking of additionally pretty things, this is Plume Impression, and this is Pop Heart. This is a beautiful fruity caramel scent, you know, caramel amber scent, I suppose. You get a lot of fruits up top, and they are sweet fruits coated in a little bit of sugar. And then as it progresses down to the bottom, you get the more like the fruits fade into like a cornucopia of fruits, or a fruit salad type of thing, and they are now being coated in this caramel that you got from the brown sugar at the top, which is surrounded by a beautiful amber accord. It's just so pretty. I love it. I spray with abandon and I enjoy it a lot. I can't lie. It's been a great find. There are others that I want from Plume Impression. Actually, a lot of them I enjoy. I think I would enjoy. There's Murmure d'Ete, unclear how you pronounce it. Then there is Royal Bourbon and Ketal. So those are the three that I am particularly interested in. There's something Eclat, I don't remember what that one is. And that looked interesting too, but I was like, you can't buy the whole line, Reneé. So yeah, if I would get any more, it would be those three. Royal Bourbon, and Catal. It would be any of those three. Moving on, this is Oud Maracuja from Maison Crivelli. I enjoy this fragrance so much. It's a lie, I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. This fragrance has traveled with me. It's gone on several adventures with me, and I loves it. Oh my goodness, the passion fruit is a very realistic passion fruit accord. It feels very natural, you know, and the fruit is sweet, but passion fruit is like a sweet tart type of mix. And then depending on like how close, like if you know when you get it in the tropics as opposed to like when you get it in the stores in the US and it tastes terrible. Yeah, so this is like, it feels like a passion fruit that is actually in the tropics, so it's very sweet. The tartness is still there at the back of your throat, but it's not as tart as it can be. And it feels just very natural, very smooth. And then that there's a smokiness and an ashiness to the leather that's in here. And then I presume that is a part of the oud accord. I think it's an oud accord. I don't think it's actual real oud in here. And which I don't understand if it's not real oud, why is it so expensive? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. So I think that's part of the oud accord. And then there's this like leather, but it's not like, it's a sort of a harsh leather, I think, if it goes along with the oud accord that's in here. Either way, I love this. I love this. It is loud. It is loud, and I enjoy that. And it lasts a long time. So it and I have been spending some time together. Every now and then, like, oh yeah, I guess I've been doing the dents. The dent is here, right here. Yeah, I spray with a bandit. And then every now and then, if I feel like mixing it, I've mixed it with Pop Heart to give it a little bit of interest with this, and then to amp up the fruitiness that's here. And then I also have Narco Oasis, which is a passion fruit forward sweet cornucopia fruit type of scent. That is great for the summer. So when I was wearing this in the summer, I topped it with that. And yeah, it was amazing. Okay, moving on. We've got 5 more. Okay, let's get the one-offs. All right, cool. This is Hikaye by Katana Perfumes. I love this. It's supposed to be a floral amber fragrance. On me, I primarily get the black tea, a little hint of tuberose, and a beautiful amber accord. There's like a sharpness and sorry, lies I'm telling, there's like a brightness to it, and a sweetness that I'm not sure where the sweetness is coming from, but the brightness, it's sort of creamy, and I feel like that's the tuberose that's supposed to be in the middle of this. It's very pretty. My goodness. I don't think it's the longest lasting, and it sits sort of intimately on me. But anyway, it doesn't, like, not everything needs to scream and shout and last till Jesus comes home. I love this. I love the presentation too. This is heavy. This is not plastic. This is metal. And then this is an actual metal plaque that is on the front of it. You can see that, you know, the sharp corners on this glass bottle. It's lovely. Great presentation. There are several others from this brand that I want, and yeah, I'm gonna check it out. Also, like on the cap on the inside there, it has a katana, which is a Japanese blade that samurais carry. All right, this is Antiqua or Antiqua, Firenze, an Italian brand, and the name of this one is Miss Tuberosa. Again, I told y'all at the beginning that I've been digging the florals, and I have gotten heavily into tuberose. And this is a pretty balmy, coconutty tuberose, and that's it as far as I'm concerned. It's very pretty, it's very sweet, a little bit sexy in like a beachy type of way, or resort type of way. yeah, I enjoy the tuberose as it's in here. There's a little bit of oiliness, a little bit of fleshiness to give some interest to the tuberose. So it's very much not the tuberose that you find in like Lion to D by Givenchy. This is, it feels like the actual flower in nature wrapped around like some coconut and other fruits. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I wear this a lot, and I again spray with abandon. I put that shit on. All right, like okay. So again, these are more tuberose fragrances because I'm losing my mind over here with the tuberose, and they are from this same perfumer. These three are from the house of Sarah Baker. And I believe she is also the nose behind, no, actually, I think she's, no, I don't know that she's the nose behind any of these, actually. But Flame and Fortune doesn't have the perfumer on it. I also have Charade, which is the nose is Andreas Wilhelm. And then I have Rules of Attraction, which the nose is Miguel Matos, which that does not surprise me. That it's in this bold, like, well, I guess we might as well start with this one. It's very bold and in your face. Not that the rest of them aren't, but like there is a way, like, to contextualize. Miguel Matos did Jungle Jezebel by her. Like it is, and I think a couple others. And then some of them like the Ouds, I believe Chris Maurice did those. And Chris Maurice is the nose for Xerjoff. Or at least the Oud Stars collection in Xerjoff. So anyways, that tangent. Miguel Matos, his style of perfumery is very big, very bombastic, and like he utilizes the ingredients to the fullest potential, and he doesn't mind a little animalic or a little bit of a unique presentation of these typical materials. So I do enjoy his style of perfumery, but I just can't always take it, you know. But this, oh my goodness, Rules of Attraction. This is, oh, you're attracted, all right. You're attracted, and you're going to do terrible things to ensure that you get what you want from that person, because this is up to no good. This is up to no damn good. Oh my goodness, it is so sexy. It is so sexy. The cumin wrapped in like this bright citrus at the beginning with a beautiful green, this is a tuberose that has the stems and the flower, and it is green and bright and tart. Oh, and then there is, I don't know, I don't remember the notes off the top of my head, but there is just this like raciness that I cannot really, it's musk actually. Yeah. There's an edgy musk at the bottom. This is my most recent acquisition. And like I have to stop myself from wearing this. It's terrible. So I do this thing where depending on how much I really, really love a fragrance, I don't wear it. Because I have to, in my head, I have to preserve it. And so I'm torn between like wanting to indulge in this, but because I love it, I just don't wear it like I need to. But I spend a lot of time doing this. I spend a lot of time smelling it. All right, moving on to one that I do wear, and I made a concerted effort to actually do this because God, I love this. This was the first one. This was the first one. This was what started it, and damn, she just like brought home friends. This is Charade by Sarah Baker, and the nose, as mentioned, is Andreas Wilhelm. This is such a beautiful tuberose wrapped in this creamy sweet. It is so sweet. It's almost caramelized. I just, oh my goodness, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Actually, I should mention Rules of Attraction. It has a lot of aldehydes up top too. That's what gives it a little bit of that sharpness. This is missing any type of sharpness whatsoever. It is just this creamy, rounded, sweet, pretty tuberose that just smells amazing, amazing. I'm telling you, compliments, compliments, compliments. But it smells great. It lasts a long time. People within, you know, an arm's length of you will be able to smell you, and it leaves a trail. It's just great. Speaking of another great one that I just was having a love affair with, like these two came to the UK and Ireland with me, and I took great pleasure in spraying the hell out of them because I was smelling good. This is called Flame and Fortune from the house of Sarah Baker. It does not say who the perfumer is. This is another racy take on tuberose. Like all of these so far, like they are in your like different stages of your relationship, but like all of them are very racy. And this is no different. This is a bad chick. Like she is at the racetrack in her leather jacket and the cars are taking off and you smell the gasoline as they're going. This is who this is. And she wears a beautiful tuberose that is both green, however, somewhat creamy and fleshy, meaty. This tuberose has body. This is not a shy, playful tuberose. This is a bad chick. She knows who she is. She owns who she is. Oh my goodness. I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this to the point where this is, I think, the Eau de Parfum, and she has made an extrait de parfum and an updated version of Flame and Fortune in this bottle. And even though I have this, I want it. I want it. The orange blossom that's in here at the top like makes it just so pretty and sweet. My goodness, I've sampled the updated version, the extrait de parfum. It's so deep and rich with like the tuberose getting a little bit more creamy, a little bit sweeter, and the apple blossoms, the orange blossoms like really amped up, so you get this orangey smooth sweetness. I want it. Yeah, so, but I don't have it yet. Anyways, guys, that is the end of my haul. It was a little bit of a long one, so thanks for hanging in there. I appreciate you.